So welcome in here to the boys' championship, Premiership, third and fourth playoff. It's the unlucky semi-finalists, St. Paul's College taking on Rotorua boys in a rematch of the third round, which saw Rotorua 22 points to 18. Victors over St. Paul's. Can the boys from St. Paul's get some redemption here? Well, there's a statement of intent straight off the bat. Tutu Davis crashing one in. And a penalty. Rotorua a little bit shell-shocked there off that first carry. Unable to get back on side. An extremely positive start there. Sebastian Smith kicks one into touch. He played fullback the last time these two teams met. Of course, he's moved to 6 today in the place of Khan Ibu Iwani. Compton Purcell, he'll be the fullback for St. Paul's in this one. So Samzai Sua, he's at dummy half. He sends play right. There's a nice little inside ball there for Matsini. Isua. St. Paul's work it right. There's Purcell. Ball's touched down. And it's an early try now for St. Paul's. Crashing over in the right-hand corner. Barely a minute gone there. So Billy Bass, what a finish. Feet up in the air. Terrific stuff getting around his opposite man, Craig Tukaha. So St. Paul's with an early lead with a try from Billy Bass. However, the kick is missed to the left from Purcell. He'll jog back to position. St. Paul's, I want to just copy and paste that first set, especially that first carry there from Tutu Davis. 20-odd meters post-contact. So Rotorua getting us back underway. Tutu Davis winding up. Great feet from the big man. Left foot, right foot, straight past 3 or 4 tacklers there. He gets up a little gingerly. He'll play it on the 30. St. Paul's now up to the 40. I saw as a dummy half. He's got options down the short side. But he'll go back to the middle. So John Martini making the tackle there. St. Paul's with a turnover. Rotorua on the attack now. AJ Belchin, another noticeable absence here for St. Paul's. He's a real danger man. Mafilio on the 21 shirt. Keep your eye on him. He's a real handful. Noah Beckham. He's got his number 1 on the back, but he's not the fullback. So here they go. It's a Falcon. The Golden Falcon straight to the side of the head of Manukia. Rotorua's first crack at the St. Paul's line comes to a hilarious end. Purcell scrambling to play it. He does so quickly. Logan Dudley, he's there at dummy half. At marker, I should say. The referee spotted a bobble here. So Rotorua with the ball back in hand and a second chance. So Rotorua boys, it was one of the games of the round when they played De La Salle here in round 3. Oh, penalty there. Compton Purcell, a little too eager, flying in with the high shot. So already with some great field position, they'll opt not to kick out. There's a good run there from Mailulu. Kalen Morris. He's your number 11 in the headgear. He links up with Logan Dudley, who finds his front. Here they come. Rotorua, Jackson Hill. Big, rangy, puts out the left-hand fend. He's pulled down 8 metres short of the St. Paul's line as they work it back towards the post. Harlan McCabe standing in the tackle. Can he get a quick play the ball? He's upended onto his back. Appealing to the referee, but to no avail. Here they go. It's a big wide pass. It's pulled down. So it's a double knock on. First one from Rotorua. So it'll be St. Paul's ball. Great defensive work there, Billy Bass. Just about ripping it one-on-one. I'm sure he'll be dangerous in open space. So St. Paul's, they're 2 out of 2 as far as defensive efforts go on their try line. Nice offload there from Tutu Davis. Just a little bit too late. Referee's called held already. So Iosua sends the ball right. St. Paul's making their way upfield. Morris at marker. They send attackers his way, and he's down there low around the legs. Aisua to go out the back. It's an early kick. Looking to get behind the winger. They do just that, but it bounces into touch. So Herbert Manaya, the 22 for Rotorua on that right wing. Scored a fantastic try yesterday. One of the best team tries we've seen in this tournament. Of course, Craig Tukaha, the number 23, scoring a late winner in that back left corner to round out a really solid performance for Rotorua. That win, of course, pushing St. Paul's into a semi-final against tournament favourites St. Thomas. Not an ideal matchup for them. I'm sure they would have been looking forward to meeting them in the final. But instead, it's an early exit. And they find themselves here in the third and fourth playoff. Tukaha. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Can't do that. So he was upended, but he's put him down safely. Referee might just give him a word of warning here. It's a fresh set of 6. No, it's not. It's the 5th tackle. So Morris sends it right. Richards Tifara puts it up. Richards Tifo, sorry, puts it up. Taken well by the St. Paul's winger as they go short side again. It's a little half a gap there, but it closes quickly. And a right foot step as they persist down that right edge of Rotorua. Dudley there with the tackle. He stands now at first marker and makes his way back in field. Here comes some fresh legs. I think it's Tutu Davis made his way to the bench. And that's Stephen Mwala. So it's kicked downfield. The wind's going to carry this as it rolls up over the try line towards the LJ's van. No fish and chips this time. Just a 20-metre tap. So Rotorua, slow to get behind the ball. Can't tap it, of course, to everyone's back past the 20-metre, but they're in no rush. Here they go, the boys from Roto Vegas. Marching upfield. Mailulu. That's his second carry of the game. Richard Stifo, he calls it out the right, but it goes left. Tyson Hansen. Leaving a marker on the ground. Running opportunity here, which they're going to take. Strong defense there from the A defender, closing the space. Hansen. Hill. He's taken in a nice one-on-one tackle. Calling for a kick out on the left, but Richard Stifo will take it short side. It's bobbled by St. Paul's. Play on. Could be a fresh set of 6 if he can stay in field. So we'll come back for the first knock-on from St. Paul's. So let's see what Rotorua can cook up. 10 metres out, with a scrum to the right-hand side of the field. They centralise play. A right foot, then a left foot from Tavita Pulman. There's a strong carry from Manukia. Looks like one of their rugby union hybrids, perhaps. Dudley. Oh, bumps one. Here they go. On tackle 1, it's a fresh set of 6. Keel at dummy half. Finds his... He hits the second of his front runners. This time they go to Hansen. Hansen looking over the top, but he goes himself. The defense there, no daylight between them. Keel. It's a long pass. Richards Defoe, a little bit of space now. Can they square up? Looking for an offload. He goes into touch. It's bouncing down the line. It'll be a fresh set of 6. Touch from St. Paul's. Richards Defoe throws it straight back into the hands of... and it's dropped. So Rotorua still on the attack now. Sebastian Smith. He had a smug little look on his face off that intercept. Only to turn the ball over seconds later. Mailulu. Richards Defoe. Hill. He was on the right, now he's on the left. A little bit of rugby union style there from these outside backs. Flipping sides as they go. Keel, short side. Great defense here from St. Paul's. They repel wave after wave. There's a strong run from Mailulu. Keep your eyes on Manukia. He's there again on the left side. This time they go to Hansen. Hansen, short ball. It's offloaded from McCabe, and there you go. Double movement. He was brought down just short of the line. Prior to Manakitanga. It was the ball carrying arm that stopped just short of the line before he picked it up to go again. So take your hat off to St. Paul's defense as they look to turn straight into attack now with a quick tap and go. 4.5 minutes left in the first half. Iasua with a little bit of space. They haven't had too much joy down this left edge, but here they go now. Here's some joy for you. A little goose step. Rolling upfield. Sebastian Smith plays it on halfway and on tackle 3. It's the centre. Standing, spinning. Davidson Faiuso. Oh, well, there's a turnover. So late in the count, AJ Balkin, we're wondering where he was. Starts this game on the bench, but back into the action now. I'm sure they've missed him and the go forward that he brings. So Rotorua with the majority of the ball in this first half. St. Paul's defending their line very well. So Richards Defoe will feed it. They've got 3 down the right edge. Here goes Hill. Getting up slowly in that tackle. McCabe. Wide pass. A little goosey. Biting off some big meters there is Pulman. Tukaha. Manukia slammed down on his back as he tries to spin out of that one. Keel from dummy half finds Hansen. He's got runners on his inside. He tips on to Dudley. So here they go. Richards Defoe. Grubbers. It's an awkward one. Cleaned up well. It's Christian Faifua at the back. Faifua, of course, a change in personnel. It was Pua out on that wing earlier in the tournament. St. Paul's such a talented roster. Even with the amount of players that have been missing or been rested, there's always someone quality to step into their spot. A proud history of rugby league success at St. Paul's. However, it's been a decade since they've been able to take the gold medal here at this national tournament. So with just over a minute to play, Hansen will feed it. Keel's off the back of the scrum. He's got Pulman on his left. That's the way he goes. A little bit of space here for him. It's a strong run as he picks out Hurt Pickering. Keel to Dudley. So Keel from dummy half. They go right. Richard Defoe out the back. There's a little bit of space here. Can they get the ball down? No. St. Paul's sliding across. Herbert Mania plays it. Richard Defoe again. Really trying to jam it into this right corner. Now they look for the space. It's a very condensed St. Paul's line. Can they get around them? Big fend from Hansen. He beats one. Tips on. Here we go. Tukaha in the corner. He gets low. But it's not enough. Last tackle. Keel. Richards Defoe hesitates for a second and puts one over to the corner, but the wind's going to take that. It bounces once before finding touch. And with 5 seconds left to play, I assume that'll be the last play of the game. And there it is, the hooter sounds. What brings an end to the first half. A first half full of some very, very resilient defense from St. Paul's, as they hold a slender 4-point lead over Rotorua Boys. 4-0. We'll be back in a moment with the second half.
We understand that our customer needs their plant and equipment up, running and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Using only world-class product from the likes of Bridgestone and Yokohama, there is no compromise for your valuable machines. Our attention to detail and precision is second to none. It's this customer experience that separates Pertec from the pack. Pertec, we'll keep you operating.
Let's get you ready to go out there and have an epic rugby league game. But first things first, let's have a A simple warm-up is a game changer. Not only will it improve your performance, but it will reduce the chances of you getting an injury. And if you want to skip the sore muscles, don't skip the cool down. Now, tackling is a big part of the game, so don't cheat on the technique. A good tackle technique will help keep everyone safe. Collisions happen all the time, so it's important to know how to spot a concussion and what to do if it happens to you or a teammate. Sweet as, have a then go get into it.
This is some story right here! It's an absolute feast.
Tangata whenua Aotearoa e tū, e te tai tokerau e tū, Hokianga kuikui e tū. New Zealand stand up, this is our time.
So here we are about to kick off the second half. St. Paul's College taking on Rotorua boys in our final game here on Field 4. What a wonderful weekend it has been. Anthony Gelling here on the commentary. Thank you for sitting with me for these last 3 days. It's been a real treat, real smorgasbord of rugby league. So we got to watch some of the best youth from around the country. One of the best games actually was round 3. These two teams, Rotorua boys and St. Paul's, it ended in a 22-18 victory to Rotorua. This game, however, much closer on the scoreboard. Just the one try from St. Paul's in the first half. Rotorua getting through their work early on, getting to their kick. St. Paul's bringing that back, strong run. Keel in there with the tackle, but he gives away the penalty. A little bit of interference from the marker. So over on field number 2 right now, we got Mount Albert Grammar. They lead 6-0 over Southern Cross. Manurewa High, they're down 4-0 on field 5 to Aorere College. So Rotorua now defending their try line. Sams Arasua jumping out there. St. Paul's rolling forward. Sebastian Smith, he's in the 6th jersey down the short side. Will they go to him? They send it towards the post. Herd Pickering, sending play right, Purcell. Here they go, just the way that they started the first half. That's the way they're going to start the second half. A huge cheer goes up as Billy Bass dives over in the corner, and a big boo for the linesman who put his flag up. What a way to spoil the party, Mr. Linesman. But hey, rules are rules. Got to at least score some points for effort, surely. What a jump from Billy Bass. Similar to his try in the first half. That man has some serious aerial skills. So here come Rotorua with the wind at their back. A real advantage for if you want to kick the ball downfield, which seemed to be their game plan the last time these two teams met. They were kicking early in the count and getting some real joy, with St. Paul's unable to keep hold of the ball coming out of their own half. But it seems to be a different St. Paul side today. They've been completing well. So here's Purcell. He's done away with the headgear. And he seems to be in business mode at the moment. So here they go, Billy Bass again. So electric, fast on his feet. The outside back to St. Paul's getting busy. That's Davidson Fauaso Iasua, Belchin. Falcon again, off the left foot. He's got to run alongside him. And Afoa, Gordon Afoa, Iasua. Not sure if the markers were fully square there, but they were able to wrap up Iasua. He just looked to fall awkwardly into that one. So it's a little break in play here for the injury to Iasua. Referee calls time off. So this is the last game of the day, so I'm sure the match manager won't mind a little bit of extra time if we need to play on. So Rotorua boys, it was their only loss they've encountered so far was their semi-final against De La Salle. Winners, of course, in round one, 22-18 over Southern Cross. They went on to beat Mount Albert in their second game, 18-0. Of course, a big win over St. Paul's in round three, 22 points to 18 here on field 4. In the semi-final, they were trounced. De La Salle, 34 points to 4, far too strong, which sets the stage for what is said to be an epic final. St. Thomas, last year's reigning champions, taking on De La Salle. That's at 2:30 over on field 1. So if you've got a bit of time this afternoon, get yourself down here to Bruce Pulman Park. But for now, here we are in the third and fourth playoff. St. Paul's. Purcell. You can't give him space like that. This man can move. He sticks out the right-hand fend and slices through. St. Paul's with their second try of the day, taking the score to 18-0. Fantastic shape there, little hesitation. Just put the Rotorua winger in two minds. Keel Cullum in the 18 jersey. Blade Collins Kamuhimu there, the water boy. Part of the Auckland Vulcan side that took down Akaranga, I believe, yesterday afternoon at Cornwall Park. So Stephen Moala from out wide. It's a powerful win, pushes that one to the right. Score remains 8-0. 13 minutes left to play. So here comes St. Paul's now. Looking to steam their way back downfield. So on tackle 2. Balkan at dummy half. Oh, great work from the marker. Kalen Morris, very sharp defensive work there. Balkan just in two minds as he thought about the wide pass and decided to keep hold. Kalen Morris keeping his focus there. So let's see what Rotorua have off the scrum. Keep your eyes on the 21. Setsaliki Mafilio on the 21 for Rotorua. Very, very dangerous ball runner. This time it's Herbert Manaya. Here he is. Oh, it's called back. So not square at marker. A fresh set of 6 for Rotorua. You love to see the ball come back that way, though. Some absolute fireworks every time that man touches the ball. A nice little combination that he had with Jackson Hill out there yesterday. They combined for a very nice try down the right edge for Rotorua. So Mafileo taps it. And here's Harlan McCabe. Standing in the tackle, he'll play it back to Morris. Manaki Tanga, he's here in the number 3 jersey, pushing up on the inside. He won't get it this time as they go left. Rotorua steaming onto it, not this time. Purcell with the shoulder charge in order to stop him. So he's been sent for 10. As there's 10 minutes left in the game. So St. Paul's will finish this game with just 12 players. A huge opportunity now for Rotorua to chase down the lead that they have. Here's some fresh legs on the field. There's Fitu Paul playing it. Dudley's on the right. McCabe's there also. Will he push through? Richard Defoe intercepted almost. The defender came screaming through there. But Richard Defoe will play it. Back to Morris. Short ball. Manaki Tanga. He came close in the first half. It was real double movement. Has he got one this time? Referee does a little snooping around, a little bit of investigating. And he says, yes, sir. So Rotorua with their first try. 8 points to 4. 9 minutes left on the clock, and it's going to be a long 9 minutes for St. Paul's. They're a man down and they're up against the wind. So pats on the back there for Prior to Manaki Tanga. They're an extremely dynamic team, these boys from Rotorua. A lot of union players. You can see the skills that they possess. A little bit different to the league boys. They're happy to chop and change and make their way to different parts of the field to attack. They're not as glued to their channels as you see most traditional rugby league players are. So it makes for some very, very entertaining football. So some real standouts for Rotorua this weekend. Craig Tukaha, awesome try. Last time out against St. Paul's. Jackson Hill, he's been dangerous down the right edge. Logan Dudley, he's played some big minutes in the middle. And also Sayers Trey, not featured yet in this match. I think he might be there on the bench somewhere. But for now, it's Kalen Morris at dummy half. He's doing a great job. So here he is. Morris linking to Dudley. Balkin's there at 14. And he'll stand alone at marker. So here they go with a little bit of space now. There's a great run. Herbert Mania. They salvaged the play of the ball a little bit. But Rotorua with some great momentum here. Inside the St. Paul's half, 45 metres out. Morris goes left. Richard Stefo, Hansen. Almost through. Was Round's mark. Morris keeps hold, goes short side. It's a looping pass over the top to Jackson Hill, who fires one out the back. So Richard Stefo puts one up. Taken well by Sebastian Smith in the 6th jersey. Looks like he's made his way back into that fullback position. As St. Paul's come marching up the field now. They're up by 2. They've got a man in the sin bin. There's a strong run. Good carry there. Balkin. Dangerous out of dummy half. Goes up the middle. Beats one. Dudley's there around the legs. So they'll shift it out to the right this time. Short ball. Base. Chips. And it's a late shot. St. Paul's perhaps with a little bit of gamesmanship here. As they look to walk to the penalty. Try to walk off as much of this clock as they can. Just over 5 minutes left. We see the girls from Southern Cross warming up in the background. They'll be going into this as favourites against their crosstown rivals, Auckland Girls Grammar. They've beaten them once already in the round robin stage. That final goes ahead in just a few moments. So 8 points to 6. Dayton Waller crashes one up. Matsini off the left foot, straightens. Morris down low. Good enough forwards there, but they go out the back to Smith. Purcell's back on the field. It must have been a 5-minute. Oh, yes, look at that. Christian Faifua. Little exchange of words there as that try is scored. So Compton Purcell, must have been a 5-minute sin binning there. He comes in, gets himself involved straight away. Nice little tip-on pass from Davidson Fayuaso. Christian Faifua, the man who dots it down. As time ticks away here. You could just about say he's kicking to seal this game, because with 2.5 minutes left and an 8-point deficit, you'd say it's all said and done. But if this kick doesn't go through, it does leave the door for Rotorua to possibly tie the game with a late try. So Stephen Mawala, his last kick was forced far to the right by the wind. Let's see if he can make some adjustments this time round. No, Mother Nature wins again. Score remains 12 points to 6. The referee may have called time off during that little incident under the post there, so it could be a little bit more time than what's showing on the screen. But that'll be up to the match manager, of course. All we can do is listen out for the hooter. So 12 points to 6. Rotorua trailing. It's a deep kick. If they want to get the ball back and score late, they first of all have to try and stop this St. Paul's attack. So it's a spirited defensive effort. They're up quickly. St. Paul's, look at that. That's the way you find a bit of space. Matsini plays it. Nice little tip on here. Here goes St. Paul's. Plenty of space. So that man with the try says just moments earlier, Davidson Faiuso, he's staying alive now on the left side. Tutu Davis still going. He's playing pinball. But he runs out of gas. 15 metres out. St. Paul's able to march Rotorua all the way down the field. Can they deliver a knockout blow now? On tackle 5. Balkin passes right. There's space out there. Hurt Pickering. Can he offload it? He'll be happy to play the ball there. Some very enterprising rugby league there from St. Paul's. So strong in attack. Rotorua, they'll be looking to replicate some of that shifting ball as they look for a bit of space now. Seems to be none whatsoever. But this could be their ticket out of there. Richards Defoe will kick for touch. At 12 points to 6. It'll be a matter of seconds remaining on the clock. Just how many, I'm not too sure. But they've got 80 metres to go. Harlan McCabe. He's tackled on the 40-metre line. Rotorua, very deep in their attack. The try scorer, Manakitanga. He makes it towards the centre of the field, and they keep going that way. Hansen goes left. Herbert Manaya. Big tackle, one-on-one. So Rotorua with a bit of space now. Richards Defoe. He's going to test out Purcell. It's a tricky one. And as the siren sounds, Purcell runs into touch. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all she wrote. St. Paul's secure third position. Rotorua boys, they will finish fourth. What a tournament it has been. That wraps up 3 days of rugby league here. Thank you for joining me here on Field 4. We look forward to the finals later this afternoon. But for me, and until next year, thank you for joining me. All the best.